Welcome back to the Baltimore Orioles franchise on MLB the Show. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. The Orioles are still rolling along, playing really good baseball, as we are going to be hosting the Toronto Blue Jays in this one, with the rookie right-hander Milton Byrnes going to the mound for the Orioles. He has been pretty solid most of the year. The whip is up a little bit, but the guy obviously still very young, very raw, learning to pitch at the major league level and doing an admirable job for us so far this season. Looking for his 8th win of the year, and we have pitched well when we have controlled him. Starting things off, it's a 3-pitch strikeout fastball up in the zone there, got the call, and that's a good start. Then it's Vlad Guerrero gets a hanger, hits it deep to center field, but just missed that one, and that's caught for the second out of the inning. We'll take a look at the Blue Jays lineup in this one, as it was Groshans batting first, playing short, then Vladdy, Freddie Freeman hitting the cover off the ball, then Springer, Lowe, and Hernandez in the middle. Grichuk batting 7th, Reese McGuire 8th, and Kevin Biggio DHing batting 9th. Next batter is Freddie Freeman. He takes one back up the middle on the first pitch of the at-bat, and he's on for the first base runner of the ball game. But it's going to be a grounder to third. Bryant able to handle, throws to first for the final out of the inning. On the hill for the Blue Jays is Hyun-jin Ryu, the veteran lefty, a 4.04 ERA. The whip is pretty good at 1.22. Not a guy necessarily known for going really deep into ball games, but a crafty left-hander that can get the job done. First batter is Austin Hayes in because Clay Hopkins is injured, so he's facing a lefty who doesn't hit very well. Flies out there in foul territory. Now I'll look at the lineup. It's Hayes, Dickerson DHing, then Mancini, Seager, and Valaika in the middle. Chris Bryant starting to hit the ball a little bit better. Then it's Santander. Adley Rutschman still swinging a hot bat, and Yusniel Diaz batting 9th because Jahmai Jones is also out of the lineup with an injury. So the Orioles with a little bit of a hodgepodge lineup here. They go down in order in the first. On to the second. It's 2 away for Randall Grichuk. He's down on strikes, and Byrnes through 2 innings scoreless. Now on to the bottom of the second. It's Corey Seager ripping one into right, but that's going to hang up and be caught for the first out. Now with 2 away, it is Chris Bryant taking one through the shift for a base knock, and it's the first base runner for the Orioles. And Anthony Santander able to find the hole through the right side, so it's first and second, 2 down for Adley Rutschman, but he's going to hit a ground ball to third. That's going to be handled for the final out of the inning. So we're scoreless after 2. And the Blue Jays have the bottom of the order due up. 2 away in the inning. It's Groshans, just a routine fly ball into right. Long run for Santander, but he got there. And it's another scoreless inning worked for Milton Byrnes. Now starting off the third, it's Yusniel Diaz down the right field line. Good job to cut that off and hold him to a single. And now with 1 away, Corey Dickerson, ground ball to short. They go 6-4-3 as Brandon Lowe was upended there at second base. But they get the double play to end the inning, and we are tied at 0 after 3 innings here at Camden Yards. On to the fourth, Vladdy up the middle. Nice play there by Corey Seager. Gets him for the first out. Now with 2 away, George Springer, ground ball to the right side. Handled there, and Byrnes over to cover, and it's another scoreless inning. Now on to the fourth, 1 away for Corey Seager. Twisted up on a sinker that broke in on his hands there. That's the second out. Then it's Brandon Lowe now in the 5th inning. He's down on strikes, and that is now 3 Ks for Milton Byrnes. 2 away in the inning. It is Randall Grichuk, a first pitch curveball that was a hanger, and he just murders this ball way into the left field bleachers. His 25th of the season, 441 feet, as Byrnes with a mistaken location there. And the Blue Jays lead 1-0. Now 2 out in the inning. It's a ground ball to short. And that's going to do it for the Blue Jays, but not before they get out in front 1-0. Thanks to the solo shot from Randall Grichuk. Look at the location on that one. Yikes. On to the bottom of the 5th, 2 down. It is Adley Rutschman rips one into left, but that ball is going to be caught for the final out of the inning. So Ryu with 5 scoreless innings worked. And now Byrnes back to work in the 6th. He's going to get Kevin Biggio for the first out there, swinging his 4th K. Now with 2 away, it's Vladdy going back up the middle, and that's going to get through into center field for a 2-out single. Brings up Freddie Freeman, full count to him. Is a changeup down that he gets him to roll over it, hit a ground ball to second, and Byrnes now gets through the sixth, still 1-0. It's going to be Yusniel Diaz there with nobody to lead off the inning, draws the walk, and trouble brewing now as that's going to bring up Corey Dickerson with 1 out. They put the runner in motion on a full count, and he takes it through the right side, and that is going to make it first and third, 1 away, and bring up Trey Mancini. First pitch, he gets a fastball up and takes it up the middle. That's going to tie the ball game there as the run comes in to score. Now it's first and second, still just 1 out in the inning. We've got a tie ball game, and Mancini is fired up. Blue Jays are going to turn to the bullpen here as Ryu was getting up there with the pitch count a little bit. Threw pretty well. He is responsible for the runners that are on, but they're going to turn to Thad Ward out of the bullpen. 21 2/3 innings worked. The ERA at 5.4. Pretty small sample size this deep into the season. But a right-hander with some upside as he's kind of a middle-aged righty with a little bit of potential. There is Corey Seager on a 2-1 pitch. Got one to hit, but gets under this. That is not going to be deep enough for the runner to tag. And now with 2 away, it's Valaika down the third base line. Vladdy handles and gets him at first to end the inning. Baltimore has tied it thanks to the RBI single from Trey Mancini. It is going to be 1-1 as we head to the 7th inning. Byrnes still out there. Now 2 away in the inning. It's a fastball up and in that he's going to get a routine fly to left. And it's another solid inning from Milton Byrnes as he has pitched 7, allowing just the 1 run. Now Nick Birdie on in relief for the Blue Jays, the right-hander. He's a hard thrower. He's got the ERA sitting there at about 3 3/4. 91 innings of work so far this year. And it's going to be 2 out in the inning for Adley Rutschman. He gets under this one. And it's a 1-2-3-7th for Nick Birdie. Now on to the 8th. First batter takes one back up the middle, but the shift helps there as he's going to get him on the right side of second base for the first out of the inning. And now they are going to turn to the bullpen. 7 1/3. A strong ball from Milton Byrnes, the rookie right-hander. An excellent outing today as we continue to thrive with him on the mound when we are controlling the ball game. They're going to turn to Tanner Scott. The lefty has struggled this year, but has been a little bit better of late. And an opportunity here to perhaps pick up a win if he can hold the Blue Jays scoreless in this half and get some help from the offense in the bottom. First batter is down on strikes. Now we take a look at the line for Milton Byrnes. 3 hits, no walks, 5 strikeouts, and 1 earned through 90 pitches and got through 7 1/3. He's going to get a no decision, but there's Kevin Biggio down on strikes, so good job by Tanner Scott. Striking out back-to-back hitters to end the 8th. Now we go to the bottom. 2 outs in the inning. It's Corey Dickerson. Laces one into center field, but that is going to be caught for the final out of the inning. On to the 9th. Vladdy hits one to third with 1 away. Bryant handles, but throws it into the crowd. An error that's going to put the go-ahead run in scoring position, and it's Freddie Freeman batting next. He rips one into right. Hit pretty well, but he's not going to tag, so now 2 away, runner on second. And Tanner Scott gets George Springer twisted up on a slider down and in to end the inning. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. Trey Mancini back up the middle and just gets through, and it's a leadoff base runner representing the go-ahead run, and it's Corey Seager. 1-0 pitch. He rips one into the right center field gap. Mancini hesitated there to make sure it gets down. It is going to go all the way to the wall. Mancini going to try and score here. Here comes the throw, and it is not going to be in time. The Orioles will walk it off in the 9th on the RBI double from Corey Seager. They wasted no time in that inning as it goes single and then double as the Orioles mob Corey Seager out by second base. A nice come-from-behind win in this one. Did we come from behind? We did. As Milton Byrnes gets player of the game honors, Tanner Scott with the win going an inning and 2/3, struck out 3, no hits, no walks. The only runner that reached was on the error. Ross Stripling went 1 inning in the 8th and pitched well, but then gave up a couple of hits back-to-back to start the 9th as he takes the loss in this one. We'll take a look at the box score here as it's just 3 hits for the Blue Jays, including the home run, the 25th of the year for Grichuk, a solo shot. No walks. They struck out 8 times. Good pitching up and down the list there. Ryu pitched well, but the pitch count got up there. They had to go to the bullpen. And then Stripling just, struggling there in the ninth with the single followed by the double in the heart of the Orioles lineup. Only 7 hits and a walk for the Orioles, but they made them count, put together a couple of innings where they scratched out a run. Only 1 strikeout, so putting the ball in play, key for this team, and they do it well. Again, there a look at the pitching as we already kind of talked about what we saw there. And again, it's a 2-1 victory here in Baltimore as the Blue Jays take this one home. Not done yet. Going back out to Baltimore where we're going to take on the Kansas City Royals. The Blue Jays sitting at 75-52 coming into this one. Still in first place in the American League East. This deep into the season, that is pretty impressive considering how bad this team was recently. Felix Hernandez on the hill. The veteran righty was pitching really well early in the season. The last couple of outings, though, he has really struggled. He's managed to kind of keep it respectable, but the whip is going up. The ERA is starting to creep up. He's going to start things off with a strikeout there, but the next batter takes one down the left field line, stays fair, is going to go all the way to the corner, and it will be a stand-up double. So a runner in scoring position now for Whit Merrifield. 3-2 pitch to him. He hits it hard, but right at him at first base. He's going to step on the bag for the second out of the inning, and now we'll take a look at the Royals lineup in this one, as it was Mondesi leading off, then Benintendi left, Merrifield, Soler, and Perez in the middle, then Santana, followed by Hanser Alberto, Nicky Lopez DHing, and Eric Mejia doing the catching, batting ninth. Next batter is Jorge Soler up the middle, but a nice play by Corey Seager to cut it off, and he's going to throw across the body to get him and save a run. Great play there as the Orioles hold him scoreless in the first. Now on to the bottom of the first. It's Jacob Junis on the hill for the Royals. He has pitched pretty well for them this year. The whip, 1.24 is very solid. He's not getting a lot of walks, but the ERA sitting at about 3.5. He's 6-8 on the year. The right-hander is in his mid-20s and has a little bit of upside as well. Corey Dickerson batting leadoff in this one as he's been swinging the bat well, and he keeps it going here as he rips one up the middle for a base hit. His average continues to creep up. Now a 3-0 pitch to Austin Hayes is inside, a slider up and in on a 3-0 pitch. And now it's first and second, nobody out for Corey Seager. 0-1 pitch is a hanging slider. He rips it into right center field. It's going to get over the glove in right. That's going to go all the way to the gap. 1 run coming around to score. Hayes is going to hold at third, though. They almost get him trying to dive back into third, but just like that, it is 1-0 thanks to the RBI double for Corey Seager. Still nobody out. Trey Mancini up the middle. That's going to score the second run. Now with 1 away, it's 2-0. And that brings up Ryan Mountcastle. 0-2 pitch is a fastball up. He goes up and gets it, lifts one deep to center field. Corey Seager will tag, and he's going to score to make it 3-0. And a great start for Baltimore. 3-1 pitch to Chris Bryant with 2 away. He lifts one into center field. Had a good pitch to hit there, but just missed it. But the Orioles, a great start to the ball game as they jump out to a 3-0 lead. Now Felix Hernandez is going to have to go to work. 2 outs in the inning. He's going to get a soft ground ball to second base, and that's going to do it for that one as it's a scoreless second. Now on to the bottom half, and it's going to be Pat Falico with 2 away. 0-2 pitch, kind of reaching at that one. Rolls over one to second base, and that's going to do it for the Orioles in their half. 2 outs in the third now. It's Felix Hernandez gets a fly ball into right center field. It's another 1-2-3 inning for King Felix. And we go to the bottom of the half. First, 1 out for Austin Hayes. He rips one into left. That ball is going to hang up and get over the leaping try in left. Hayes going to turn and head for second, and he is in with a 1-out double and another opportunity for the Orioles here. This time they're going to pitch around Corey Seager with the base open, and that's going to bring up Trey Mancini with 1 out. First and second, 3-1 pitch. Kind of jammed on a changeup up in the zone, lifts it into right. Hayes is going to try and tag and get to third, and he is going to be in. So now runners on the corners, 2 down for Ryan Mountcastle. 2-1 pitch. He is laced into left field, and that's going to make it 4-0 on the RBI single from Ryan Mountcastle. Jacob Junis now at 50 pitches, 2 outs in the third inning, and they're not done yet. Chris Bryant gets one in there, couldn't get his hands extended, and that's going to do it for the Orioles in the third, but they add one more and make it 4-0 as we go to the fourth. 3-1 pitch to Whit Merrifield with one away is just off the black, and it's a one-out base runner on the base on balls there. That brings up Jorge Soler. First pitch, Merrifield on the run. He got a good pitch to run on as it was the breaking ball down, and he beats the throw with his 17th stolen base of the year to get into scoring position. Now 2-1 to Soler. Back up the middle, diving, try it short, but that gets through, and the Royals are on the board as it is 4-1 now here in Baltimore. One away in the inning now. It's Salvador Perez, 1-2 pitch. Got him with a changeup down and away. Great location on that pitch. That's the second out and second K for Hernandez. Then it's Carlos Santana, ground ball to the right side. That'll be handled for the final out of the inning, but the Royals are on the board as they get that run right back and make it 4-1 thanks to the RBI single from Jorge Soler. Now on to the bottom of the fourth. Adley Rutschman hits this hard, handled on the one hop, and he's going to get him by a step for the first out of the inning. Then it's Brandon Marsh. 1-1 pitch. Hits that ball to the right side. A nice cutoff play there to get him at first, and that's the second out. So some tough luck for the Orioles so far in this one. Now a 1-1 pitch for Laika. That one's kind of routine to short, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles in their half. On to the fifth. Leadoff base hit there to start the inning, and the Royals are in business here in the top of the fifth. This is a big inning for them. Nicky Lopez batting next, hits a ground ball to third, and they're going to go 5-4-3, but not in time for the double play. Now it's Eric Mejia, 1-0 pitch, ground ball to the right side. Malaika spins and throws to second. They get the out there, but they can't get the back end. So it's still runner on first, but now 2 outs for Adalberto Mondesi. He's going to flare one that's going to get down in front of the right fielder and put runners on the corners with 2 away. Andrew Benintendi had one to hit there, but misses it. And that is going to be a huge out right there as the Orioles escape danger, and it's 4-1 as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Corey Dickerson chases a changeup in the dirt there. That's the first out. Jacob Junis, I believe that was just his first strikeout of the ball game. Now Whit Merrifield on in the top of the sixth now. He's down on strikes for the first out. Third K for King Felix. Then it's Jorge Soler. That pitch off the plate away for ball 4. And that brings up Salvador Perez. Takes one through the right side. And Felix Hernandez now at 87 pitches, kind of starting to run out of gas. And the Orioles are going to turn to the bullpen. He pitched pretty well in this one. He is responsible for the guys that are on base at this point, looking for some help. But he's in position for a win as he is going to yield to Shawn Armstrong. He was pitching really well early on in the season, went through a really rough stretch for about a month, and has started to kind of stabilize a little bit. But he is sitting at 4-8 with with 8 losses out of the bullpen. That's never a good sign. It tells me that you're not able to hold leads. But he is going to get the job done here in the sixth as he's going to induce the 5-4-3 double play to get him out of this one. That is big as we go now to the bottom of the sixth with Baltimore still out in front, 4-1. The Royals going to turn to the bullpen. It's Matt Andriese coming on. The right-hander has got 100 innings worked so far this season. The ERA at 3.75. Pretty respectable numbers for him so far. And with one away, it's an 0-2 pitch to Mountcastle, lined into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. His second hit of the ball game. And that's going to bring up Adley Rutschman, 0-2 pitch, ground ball to first. He's actually 2 away there in the inning, and he's going to just step on the bag to end the inning, and we go to the 7th. Shawn Armstrong back out there. First batter is Hanser Alberto, takes one into center field for a leadoff base hit. Then it's Nicky Lopez, 2-2 pitch, slider down and in, got him swinging for the first out. And now it's going to be Eric Mejia. 1-0 pitch is flared into center field. Looked like he might have a chance had he dove for that ball, but it's going to get down. And it's first and second now, 1 away. They're going to turn to Tanner Scott. He's been much better of late. They need him to be sharp in this one to try and get out of this inning and at least minimize some damage. Not going to go so well. 1-0 pitch looked good right there. Does not get the call. Now it's going to be 2-0 to Mondesi, and later in the at-bat on a 3-1 pitch, he slices one into right field. It's misplayed by Brandon Marsh. He took a step back first and then comes in and not only misses, doesn't catch it, but it gets by him all the way to the wall. 2 runs score. It's going to go down as a triple and 2 RBIs, and now it's a 1-run ball game. Another look here. you could see Marsh kind of take a step back first, then try and come in. Now with one out, they put on a safety squeeze. Not only does he score the run, he gets a hit. Looked like Tanner Scott might have been able to catch that ball, but he was worried about covering first. Now the next batter takes one into center field, and Tanner Scott is getting rocked. He has faced 3 batters now, has given up 3 hits, and he is done. They turn to Travis Lakins, trying to get out of this inning. He has been pretty good so far this year since being called up after the trade that saw David Robertson leave town. First batter he faces, wastes no time, takes one into right field, and just like that, the Royals now have the lead 5-4 here in the 7th, and they are not done yet. Still just one out. Next batter, Salvador Perez. First pitch, hanging breaking ball. That ball is gone. I'm running out of breath because they're just scoring runs at a pace that I can't even keep up with this nonsense. His 19th of the year, 389 feet. It's now 8-4. This game just absolutely getting away from him. Now on to the 9th inning. Dean Kramer out there kind of in a mop-up role. Salvador Perez again. This time a 2-run shot. That one was way out of here for his 20th of the year. And the Royals take it 10-4 after they trailed 4-0 in this one. So a massive turnaround in that ball game as they win it 10-4. The loss goes to Tanner Scott. Did not record an out. Gave up 3 hits, 3 earned runs. Andreezy gets the win going 2 innings, just 1 hit allowed. Player of the game honors to Salvador Perez. 3 for 5, 2 home runs, 5 RBI. The Orioles only managed 5 hits on the day. They had 3 walks, only struck out 4 times, but just not a lot of productivity offensively after that first inning. And obviously the bullpen letting them down in this one. Felix Hernandez pitched really well, going 5 1/3, 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, but then the rest of the bullpen was just atrocious in this one. 14 hits, 4 walks combined is not going to get the job done. They struck out 7, but you look up and down the Royals lineup, really just Carlos Santana having sort of an off day, Nicky Lopez as well, but a lot of hits at the top of that lineup, and they just came roaring back in this one to win it. A look there at the pitching numbers. Junis was okay, and then the rest of the bullpen, 4 innings, just 1 hit and 1 walk allowed while striking out 3. That was fantastic work from that staff, and that is going to do it for this one. The Orioles lose 10-4. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.